Hi guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday for the people that are like, what day is it today? So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit of something that was in my devotional, and I wanted to just make sure that I share with you guys. This is one of the workshops that when I used to teach a certain workshop at school, this was like always a very, very popular subject. And as I was like reading it, it just reminded me of my parents at when I would do workshops. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is just the way that we communicate and the words that we use. And just I want you to just think about these two words, which is positive and negative words. So around the house, with our husband, with our wife, with anybody, we just talk. We don't really think about the effects of our words. So I want you to actually think about the words as you're going to go through your day. I want you to just keep this in mind. And when you start talking, the Bible says, you either bring life or death. And the thing is that it's actually really true. When you start speaking into your kids or to just anybody, you have the ability to be able to destroy an environment, like literally. Google it if you want to. Destroy an environment or actually make it like a productive environment by what you say. So when we start talking about, you start to form these negative, what's the word? Cognitive words. Is it that one? No, negative connotation. You start to, like, here's an example. My mom used to tell me like, oh my God, Vanessa, you're so clumsy. So when I heard the word clumsy, when I got older as an adult, my husband told me that, I went like buck wild. I was like, you don't call me clumsy. What's wrong with you? Because it's like in the beginning, you just kind of associate these words and it's like, nobody's going to call me that, or I'm not that. And you just get super offensive and you get so mad and so irritated so quickly. That's because throughout the years of your childhood or an adult, these words have become negative to you. So when you start doing that, you create this environment for your family. And I wanted to give you this demonstration. So you see these two apples, right? And I want you to see if there's really, you don't see anything different from them, right? You're like, no, they're the same apples. Okay. So one of them, I just want you to imagine these are your kids or your wife or your husband, and they look the same, fine on the outside. Okay. They look the same. So when you cut them, okay, I want you to notice this difference. Okay. So I don't know if you can't really see. Let me see if I can turn this down. So one of them is super clear. There's nothing wrong with it. So one of these, you see it's almost dripping juice and there's like brown breakage like around. Okay, so this one I threw on the ground a couple of times, just like maybe 2 or 3, and it started to break inside. This one, nothing happened to it. It was just fine. So the same thing that you do with your words, you do to like this apple. You say negative things to your kids, to your husband, to your wife, and they start to do something inside of them. And the verse here, it says, on Proverbs 12:25, an anxious heart weighs a man down, but a kind word tears him up. So when you talk to your husband, or when you talk to your kids, or when you talk to your wife, and you're constantly being negative, like you bring them down, you do something inside of them internally, and it affects them. It affects the way that they work. It affects the way that they treat you. It's the way, like, it affects everything in your environment. And it can be from a simple text. It can be from a simple, like, just using words. And you can say, well, I don't tell him nothing mean, or I don't tell her nothing mean. But you can text it. You can say something mean, like, really? Seriously? Are you stupid? What's wrong with you? Or your kids, man, you're so clumsy. You're so annoying. You're so irritating. What's wrong with you? What do you have in your head? Like, these things that you say, do this inside. You can't see the damage that you're doing, but you're doing damage. You really are. And when they're an adult, they're going to be wondering, like, man, why am I such a screw up? Why is this happening to me? Why do I feel this way? Why do I always keep thinking this bad about myself? It's because they already have all of this negative inside, and it's embedded in them. It's engraved in their brain and in their heart that they're no good, that they're clumsy, that they're dumb, that they're stupid, that, they make stupid choices, that they're annoying, that they're irritating, that they're not smart enough, that they could do better. Like all of these things stick. So I just wanted to just be able to encourage you that today, motivation starts at the frontal part of your brain here. And that activates when you have encouraging words. So today, do me a huge favor. Think before you're going to say anything and think about it. Am I feeding this person and encouraging this person up? Or am I tearing them down on the inside where I can't even see? And is it going to be encouraging, like whether it's criticism or whatever you want to call it, when he gets older? Is it going to be productive for him? If it's not, think about it. Really, really think about it. There's another verse that says, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. You can't expect to go up to your husband and say the things that you say and not expect a reaction from them. If another man came up to your husband and said those things that you say, you're pretty sure that people are going to be dropping some bows, because they don't take that from nobody else. So what makes you think that it's okay for you to talk to people that way and nothing happened? It's not okay. So kindness is the word that you need to kind of have in your mind. Is it, when I speak, is it being kind? Am I being kind? Am I being encouraging? If it's not, really think about it. Because from your smallest kid to the oldest adult, words matter. Words are literally a vibration and sound that come out of us. It literally touches us. So can you imagine when you go into a place and there's negative people, like, do you really want to be around? You can feel it, like you're like, dang, you can cut the tension with a knife here, because it's true. Like you literally could, because it's so, like it feels muggy in there, like gross, because it's true. And that's what people are creating with the way that they say things. And it's, you can't say, well, what, I can't say that anything anymore. I can't tell them to do something right. You can, but it's how you say things, is how you tell them to do something. Say your kid, didn't vacuum right. You never vacuum right. What's wrong with you? Look at this mess. Look at how dirty this is. Give me this vacuum. Let me do it myself. Or you can say, you know what, sweetie, you did a great job. Thank you for helping out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then you go do it yourself. And the next time when you tell them to vacuum, say, you know what, love, can you do me a favor and get all the corners and the edges, and then make sure that there's like not even one little thing on the floor. There's just a difference to get what you want. So just encouragement today. Guys, let's speak positive into people. Let's bring them up, especially around this time. It's really crazy. It's just a crazy time right now. So we just need each other. We need each other to encourage each other. We need each other to say, it's going to be okay. Don't worry, we're going to get through this. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. Thank you for working hard. You're making it happen. Even though you don't have a job right now, like I know that you would be working hard for us. Like, I'm sorry we're in this situation, but we're going to be okay. Let's work together, guys. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. Again, just let's speak encouraging words into each other. Think about 5 encouraging different words that you can use for your kids today, or your husband or your wife. You did amazing. Thank you for doing that. Man, you're so good at that. That was the best food ever. That was the best breakfast ever. Thank you. That was the best snack. You're a hard worker. You're a great provider. You're a great mother. You're a great father. You're a great husband. Man, you look beautiful today. Man, you're so handsome today. I love you. I'm still in love with you. Just anything to be encouraging and just kind of fill that love tank up. All right, guys. Love you guys. Bye.